Man, I told y'all time and time again, we Redskin fans over here. No other stuff. That's how it's gonna be. Yeah. Man, we Redskins over here. Lead them cowgirls over there. Man, we Redskins over here. Lead them cowgirls over there. I don't like Eagles, I don't like Giants. Man, we Redskins till we die. We don't like Eagles, we don't like Giants. Man, we Redskins till we die. What's good, YouTube, man? It's your boy Juan Gotti back with another video, man. And as you can see by the title, man, yes, it's that time. The week is finally here, man. Can you believe that for 100 years it's been this thing called football played, not every Sunday. I don't know when they used to do it back in the day, but played for the most part on Sundays and Thursdays and Mondays for over 100 years, man. The 100 seasons kick off this week. The coming Thursday, man. It's currently Tuesday when I'm recording this. I don't know when it's gonna go up, but before the Thursday night game. So today's video, man, I'm here to make my picks on predictions for the games, for all the games. As you can see, I'm a Redskins fan, man, but this is not just it's majority Redskins, bro, but we cover other teams sometimes, man, and we're happen to cover all the teams in this video, man. We cover the NFL, man. Redskins mainly because those are my guys, man, but we covered the NFL too. So without further ado, man, let's get straight into it. Before we do, make sure you guys go down below, leave a like, subscribe if you're new, turn on post notifications, and let's get straight into it, man. Tell me y'all guys' predictions down below. So first game we have, of course, Thursday versus Green Bay Packers and the Chicago Bears. Thursday night, man, to kick off the season. I thought it would normally be like one of the Super Bowl contenders, like the I know it would be the Super Bowl winner normally, but since it's the 100th season, they're doing the first ever Super Bowl, which was the Bears and Chicago. I said the Bears in Chicago, Packers in Chicago. I believe that's the first Super Bowl from from my understanding. Might not, but just let me know. Moving and I got the Bears winning that one, man. If anybody believes that the Packers gonna win that one, they have to be a Packers fan. The Bears, they won the division last year, 12-4. Would have beat the Philadelphia Eagles if it wasn't for their kicker, double doink, man. But they really would have won that game. They really would have won that game. I think it was like a 30-25 yarder, and you missed, man. You shouldn't be in the NFL then. But of course it's Cody Parkey, but they won the NFC North last year. They got better. They got Clinton Dix. He was horrible for us, but maybe he just don't want to play here. I don't know. But that's the only one I know. They got Adrian Amos. No, Adrian Amos went to the Packers. That's weird. So Clinton Dix going back to Green Bay, and Adrian Amos is going back to Chicago. But don't sleep on the Packers. I wouldn't be surprised if they won this game, man, because they got Preston. They picked up Preston Smith. They got Capri Bibbs from us, man. I wonder if they still got Capri Bibbs. But they got Adrian Amos. I just wonder how this new chemistry, because a lot of new faces on that team, how Aaron Rodgers is going to be able to get all them guys going. So my pick is Chicago 24-13, but I would not be surprised if the Packers won this game, because at the end of the day, it's a grimy division game. This game's going to be grimy, dirty. Both teams does not like each other at all. So we're going to see. I just give the edge to the I keep calling them the Chargers, the Bears, because they're the better team, and Khalil Mack scares me. So moving on, man, to Sunday's games. We got, is this a doubleheader Thursday, or is that Sunday too? Let me see. Oh no, that's Sunday too. Okay. So the first game that pops up for Sunday is the Los Angeles Rams and the Carolina Panthers. Now this might be a sleeper game. Now I know everybody's gonna pick the Rams, but this might be a sleeper good game. This might be a sleeper good game, man. It really is. The reason why I say that is because if it was the Rams at home, I would have picked the Rams for sure. But they're on the road. They're used to playing at 1 o'clock over there. They'll be playing 11 a.m. over here on the East Coast. Excuse me about that. So I could see the Panthers still in this one with the healthy Cam Newton, the healthy Christian McCaffrey, and that defense looks nicer than it, man. The Panthers always have a nice defense, but I'm gonna pick the Rams just to save me from being bad or whatever I should say, because I'm gonna keep record predictions at the end of this year. So I'm gonna save me from going with the smarter team and picking who I think will win. But I would not be surprised if the Panthers beat the Rams, man. That's gonna be a sleeper good game. That's gonna be a sleeper good game. It's gonna be a defensive game. But I'm gonna get an edge to LA, man. Um, hmm. I just feel like if LA win, it's gonna be a blowout. But I don't want to say that. So let me say about 21-18. Gonna be a good defensive game. Moving on, man. We got Tennessee Titans and the most bandwagon team, yes, more than the Patriots this offseason versus the Cleveland Browns. Tennessee Titans versus the Cleveland Browns, man. I'm hyped to see this game, man. I really am. Outside of just seeing my boys play. I'm really hyped to see this game. I'm hyped to see football, man. Like real action football that means something. But outside of seeing my boys, I'm hyped. I want to see this game so bad. And the reason is for the hype that the Cleveland Browns has had this whole offseason, man. Bringing in Odell, Olivier Vernon, who I forgot who else, but their team is just so stacked. Just to think, not last year, 2 years ago, and the year before that, they combined for one win. One win. And they come back, Baker gets in the game, man. They get 7 wins. Had a chance to make it to the playoffs. They actually would have made it to the playoffs if it wasn't for those 3 games that they lost earlier in the season, man. The ones that they could have won, the one against the Saints, the one against the Saints is the only one I really remember off the top of my head clean. But they were all by field goals, man. They were all by field goals. So just imagine what they can do now, man, with all the weapons they have and Baker Mayfield that's been analysts been saying that is a MVP type of quarterback. I don't disagree with him, but I gotta see more out of Baker, man. But he could really be an MVP, candidate this year, man. With all the weapons around him, Odell, Jarvis Landry, David Njoku, Kareem Hunt, when he comes back week 8. But until then, Nick Chubb, oh my God, I cannot. And Tyler Higbee. This team is scary, man. Hollywood, man. This team, it's scary, bro. But in all fairness, we haven't seen nothing out of it. So what if this team could really be a bust? I highly doubt that. But this team could really be a bust for all we know, and not really play well together. But I don't see that happen. I'm just saying we haven't seen it, so we got to see it, man. You got to see it first. So back to the game. Tennessee, on the other hand, I ain't really see no notable signings or releases that really caught my eye. Minnesota got Marcus Mariota, Derrick Henry, which is one of the top 10 running backs in my opinion. He needs more respect, man. They got Taylor Lewan on the line. I really don't know. They still got Kevin Byard. They got a solid little team. Could have made it to the playoffs last year. It came down to week 17. Week 17, Colts versus Titans. Had a chance to make it to the playoffs, but the Colts won the game and got in the playoffs. So the Titans are not a bad team, man. They're not a bad team at all. But I'm going to just give the edge to Cleveland just because that's just who I believe that's going to win. And they have the better overall team. But if Tennessee wins, I'm not going to be shocked once again. I'm not going to be shocked. Moving on. Oh, man, these games are easy to pick today. Moving on, we got Kansas City taking away from Missouri all the way down to Florida to play the Jacksonville Jaguars, man. Jacksonville. Another good game. I could see this actually if the Jaguars come in how they was 2 years ago, 2017, man, with just feeding Leonard Fournette the ball and that defense play at the top notch. I could see this being the AFC Championship or AFC Divisional game, man. I could really see that late down the line, man. I know it's early in the season, you're like, whoa, pump your brakes, but I could really see this being a playoff matchup, whether that's wild card. Well, both teams. Well, I don't see Kansas City having a wild card, but Jacksonville maybe have a wild card, and they play each other. This might be a good game. But moving back to the game that comes on this Sunday, Kansas City versus Jacksonville. We all know who Kansas City got, man. Patrick Mahomes, Tyreek Hill, Damian Williams, LaShawn McCoy. They just picked up LaShawn McCoy. I wonder how that's going to play out with his old head coach Andy Reid, Travis Kelce. Then they got a solid defense. They picked up Frank Clark. In my opinion, overpaid him a lot. But he's a good edge rusher, but just still not worth all that money just yet. Now, if he have an OC season this year, then yeah, he deserves it. But I just got to see more out of Frank Clark. And that's really all. Oh, Tyrann Mathieu. They picked up some solid pieces, man. But even if they didn't have them, they would still be an AFC Championship contender, man. Because Patrick Mahomes is just so good, man. Literally. Patrick Mahomes is like a young Brady. You can put him out there with any receiver, and he will make them shine, man. Literally, bro. He got Tyreek Hill, Travis Kelce. Travis Kelce, best tight end in the NFL. Who gonna stop him? That's why I'm saying it's gonna be a good game right here, because Patrick Mahomes have so many weapons. He can make his own self a weapon with his legs, and their defense is solid, man. So who knows, man? Really, who knows? Next, and then Jacksonville, on the other hand, I don't know. I really don't know how Nick Foles is gonna play in Jacksonville, knowing he's the number one. Not someone being injured and he comes in, knowing he been the number one, and he doesn't really have any weapons to throw to. So I wonder if they're gonna go back to 2017 and be a ground and pound team, and then pass if they have to pass. But I just want to see how Nick Foles is going to play when he's on that new team, man. I really do. But, and that defense, man. If that defense can return how the 2017 was when they went to the AFC Championship, could have won that game, but I feel like they got cheated. They will be scared this year. But just for the smarter pick, man, for my record, picking the Kansas City Chiefs. But once again, I will not be surprised if the Jaguars win this game. Moving on. I'm not even going to say nothing about that game. Really, I'm not going to say nothing about that game. But we got the Baltimore Ravens and Miami Dolphins. This is a no-brainer. We got the Baltimore Ravens, man. Really want to see what they do with Lamar Jackson this year, man. He said he plans on to throw what he say, like 200 passes or something this year. I don't know. He said something like that. But I want to see what they're going to do with Lamar Jackson. How is he going to do with facing all this criticism, saying all he can do is run. My personal opinion, Lamar Jackson's a good quarterback, man. I just want to see him throw that rock, man. Other than that, no really, I want to see Hollywood Brown, of course. Not really too many, too many. I'm looking at this game again, and actually, there's not too many things I could say about it besides I want to see the Ravens defense too. But I just remembered Miami starting Ryan Fitzpatrick, and y'all know how Ryan Fitzpatrick get. First week 1 through 5, man. After that, he just falls off. What did he do with Tampa Bay last year? They was cooking 1 through 5. Bust Philly. I think they almost beat the Steelers, and that was a good Monday night game. Man, they starting Ryan Tannehill. Did I say Ryan Tannehill? I meant to say Ryan Fitzpatrick if I didn't. But Ryan Fitzpatrick, I wouldn't be surprised. But at the same time, yeah, because if they beat them, I'll really be surprised. Baltimore has a great defense, and Miami literally has nobody to throw to. They just lost Laremy Tunsil and Kenny Stills, so who knows, man. But Ryan Fitzpatrick, I know how he get 1 through 5, but this is a no-brainer pick right there. I take Baltimore. Now this is another good game right here, man. So many good games. I'm glad I just got NFL Sunday ticket and Red Zone, so I can see all these games. All right, next game is Atlanta versus Minnesota. Matt Ryan versus Kirk Cousins. That's a good game right there, man. I'm going to give the edge to, I don't know. Because you got Kirk Cousins, Adam Thielen, Stephon Diggs, and Josh Dawson that they just picked up, which is trash in my opinion, but who knows, man? That's going to be a good game. On the other side, you got Matt Ryan, Julio Jones, Devontae Freeman, Muhammad Sanu, Calvin Ridley. I really don't know who I want to pick. I really don't know who I want to pick. Because I feel like this is going to be the game that mess up my perfect pick streak for this week, man. I really do. But I'm going to get an edge to Atlanta just because they have the better quarterback. They have the better quarterback. And they have, well, not the better defense, but Kirk Cousins, man, he folds under pressure. So if they get that pressure on them, they're going to be good. That's not too much to say about this game. But I'm going to give Atlanta the edge just because they got the better quarterback. Moving on, man. Next up is Buffalo and New York Jets, man. They're a boring game. Not going to say too much, but that AFC East matchup because neither is going to win the division because Tom Brady's still around. But I really want to see more out of I want to see how the Jets are gonna do because they're actually a good team in my opinion, man. Picking up Le'Veon Bell, Jamison Crowder, Jamal Adams is good. I heard Avery Williams tore this year, which is unfortunate, but they just got a lot of young pieces, and I want to see how that's gonna all put together with Adam Gase at the helm. Moving on to my boys, the Washington Redskins. We taking that road trip on the bus. I don't know if we might fly out to the bus. Cause we drive 2-hour drive, flight like a couple minutes, man. Taking that trip down to Philly, man. Face them birds, man. Cannot wait for this game Sunday. I just want to get through school this week. Come home Friday. Sleep good on Friday. Sleep good on Saturday. Wake up on Sunday, man. Turn on NFL game day morning. I want to see it. My Washington Redskins takes on, y'all seen the intro, man. My Washington Redskins take on the Philadelphia Eagles. Nice way to start off the season, man. We Redskins over here. Lead them Cowgirls over there. Man, we Redskins over here. Lead them Cowgirls over there. I don't like Eagles. I don't like Giants, man. We Redskins till we die. I don't like Eagles. I don't like Giants, man. We Redskins till we die. Anyway, of course, man. Anytime I see my Washington Redskins, no matter if we're playing an all-time legend team in their prime, I'm still gonna pick my Washington Redskins with the roster we have now. I'm gonna pick my Washington Redskins. I will never go against my Washington Redskins. The reason why I say I'm gonna have a preview video coming out later this week. The reason why I say that we're gonna win this game, man, is just. Of course, it's a division opponent. I'm never going to pick against my Redskins. And I just feel like it's going to be a low-scoring game because both teams have great defenses. Both teams have, and I give the edge to Philly on the offense. So if we could just contain them from, notice I say contain because they're going to get there. They're going to get their points, man. They're going to get their points. As long as we can contain their tight end, Zach Ertz, man. Zach Ertz is a monster. He's right below. Like, Travis Kelce's up here. He's, like, right here, man. Zach Ertz is a monster, man. But as long as we can contain Zach Ertz, we will be good. The other receivers, they got Alshon Jeffrey, Deshaun Jackson. My man Quentin Dunbar got D-Jax on lock. And Janos might be most likely going to be Alshon. So it's going to be a good game, but I give my edge to Washington Redskins. But it's not too much rapping. I seen all y'all Eagles fans commenting my man Ed Oliver's video, man. But I don't know if he's going to see this because it might be too long. But for like 18, it's already 18 minutes. But I seen y'all talking junk in his comment section, man. We not even going to say nothing. We just going to sit back. And when it happened, it happened, and we gonna talk our stuff. But right now, we quiet. We quiet. But just wait till after Sunday. Just wait. Them triple zeros hit fourth quarter, and we look at that scoreboard. Yeah, video coming out ASAP after that. ASAP. But I'm picking my Washington Redskins for with this game, man. Never going against my Skins, man. So moving on. Let's see. We got the Colts and the Chargers. I only no actually the Chargers. I mean the Chargers at home, so I really don't care about this game. I'm picking up the Chargers to win, but this is no brainer. Imagine Jacoby Brissett come out there and be an MVP quarterback. LOL. But got the Chargers. No more to say about that. Seahawks versus Bengals. I got the Seahawks, man. Boring game. The first boring game actually is the Lions and Cardinals. Just to think that one of these teams is gonna start out 1-0 and their fan base think that they're good for it. I'm gonna give it to the Cardinals. You know what I'm saying, man? I'm gonna give it to the Cardinals. Just because that young talent, man. David Johnson, Larry Fitzgerald. Well, Larry Fitzgerald's not young, but David Johnson, Larry Fitzgerald. Wonder how Kyler Murray's gonna handle the offense. Kyler Murray, it's gonna be a lot of eyes on Kyler Murray, man. And Cliff Kingsbury. I wonder how he's gonna put that offense together. So yeah, they just got rid of Josh Rosen to Miami, which is crazy. But moving on, man, I got the Cardinals in the sleeper pick, man. Everybody's favorite is Detroit, which is that game's gonna be boring, but still. Moving on to the 425 games, we got the New York Giants versus the Dallas Cowboys. Now, normally, I don't know why I got quiet for, but normally, I don't care about this game. I really don't care about this game because it doesn't help us when either team wins. So you know what I'm gonna do? Man, we Redskins over here. Leave them Cowgirls over there. Man, we Redskins over here. Leave them Cowgirls over there. I don't like Eagles. Already covered the Eagles. I don't like Giants, man. We Redskins till we die. I don't like Eagles. I don't like Giants, man. We Redskins till we die. ACT, y'all gang. That's the family. That's the full zone. Y'all gotta hear it. Anyways, of course I hate Dallas. Of course I hate New York. So why would I want this game to end with somebody winning? So you know what I'm going to say? 24-24 tie. I don't care if this might be the game that mess up my streak. I don't care. I don't want none of them teams to win. But let me actually say it. if I have to pick somebody, I'm going to go Dallas. Dallas got Zeke back. They got a better overall team. Imagine Saquon carries them. Saquon's going to have like the most carries. He's going to break the record for the most carries in a season by a running back because they're going to run him till his wheels fall off. But I got Dallas because they got the better overall team. But I really hope this game ends in a tie. Next on the list, we have the San Francisco 49ers versus the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Another game nobody cares about. I don't care about that game. I'm not going to even discuss that. I got the 49ers I got the 49ers in this game, man. Moving on. Woo-hoo. If Dallas and Giants not the game of the week, this is the game of the week. This is the game of the week, man. The Pittsburgh Steelers, Sunday Night Football, the Pittsburgh Steelers travel all the way to Foxborough and take on the New England Patriots. This is going to be a good game. We're going to see how Juju does, being the main receiver. You see how Big Ben looking. We'll see how James Conner looking. We already know what we're going to get out of Brady and almost say Gronkowski. We know we're going to get out of Brady and Julian Edelman, man. Same stuff every year. But this is going to be a good game, man. And it's tough to pick. It is very tough to pick. They just extended Joe Hayden 2 years. 2 years is like $30 million guaranteed and like 30 million and 17 guaranteed, something like that. 16.8. This is gonna be a good game, man. I really don't know who to pick. I know everybody's like, duh, the Patriots, but like the Steelers, they had a good game last year that the Steelers actually won. I remember watching that game, man. I'm gonna go with the Patriots just because that's the obvious answer. But oh my God, I cannot wait to see that game. So moving on, you know, every week when we have double headers on Monday Night Football. First we got the Houston Texans and New Orleans Saints, which is another good game. They just lost Davion Clowney, but they got Laramie Tunsil, so they lost the edge rusher to get a pass protector, which isn't bad. They wanted Trent Williams, but they didn't give him Trent Williams. Just heard that Trent Williams might come back, not versus the Eagles, but versus the Cowboys. You feel me? But I got the Saints, man. The Saints is at home. Wait, are they at home? I don't know, man. It might mess around and be New England and at Pittsburgh and the Saints at the Texans, man. I've probably been reading this wrong the whole time. But it might be like that. If it is, oh well, who cares? We're still covered. That's all that matters. But I haven't picked the Saints, man. The Saints just have the better overall team. The Houston Texans have a good, awesome team too. But I'm gonna pick the Saints, man. And that's that on that, fool. Saints just have a better team. Drew Brees, MVP caliber. Still don't know how he didn't win MVP last year. I mean, Patrick Mahomes had an awesome year, but Drew Brees, that's my pick for this year, man. Drew Brees or Phillip Rivers. So last game of the week, we have the Denver Broncos and the Oakland Raiders, man. If Antonio Brown plays, I want to see how he does. I want to see how John Gruden comes back from that bad season last year. And I want to see what they're going to do this year, man. Nice little AFC West matchup to start up the year. Denver, you got Joe Flacco, got Emmanuel Sanders, you got Philip Lindsay. I want to see how they do. They got Von Miller, of course. They got a solid little defense. So I'm going to get an edge to Denver, man. But I just want to see all these games, man. And this video was very long, 25 minutes. So I'm going to wrap it up right there, man. Tell me you guys' predictions down below. And tell me what y'all think my record going to be for this week. I'm going to tell y'all at the end of this week what my record is. So without further ado, man, I'm out. Hell to them Redskins, hell to them Wizards, hell to them Capitals, hell to them Nationals that's balling right now, man. And I'm out, man. Peace. Subscribe, like, and comment, man. Hell to them Skins. See y'all Sunday. I actually see y'all Thursday or Wednesday for the preview of the Redskins versus Eagles. I'm out. Like, comment, subscribe. Hell to them Skins.